What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Lose Your Ass podcast. As always, I'm here with Deirdre. We want to say happy Cinco de Mayo to everybody. Happy Taco Tuesday.
Tequila Tuesday.
Absolutely. It's always Tequila Tuesday.
Yes.
So, I saw this interesting post before. Thought it was pretty funny to bring up. It says something like, who would ever imagined a Cinco de Mayo landing on a Taco Tuesday and we all hate Corona?
So true. So true. You'd probably be out at a bar watching the Mets game.
That's exactly, yeah. Or we watching some playoff basketball.
That's true. We'd be
Playoff
hitting the first. We'd have to be hitting like the second round by now, at least.
Yeah.
Playoff
basketball, baseball.
I know this is the crazy time of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Be getting ready for the NBA draft, like all that stuff.
Yep, and here we are sitting here waiting for something to happen.
That's true. That's true. But while we're waiting, we have some preseason bets that we're going to do tonight, starting with the love of James's life, baseball.
Yes, and the countdown has begun. June 10th, we'll be opening with spring training. July 1st, we'll be moving into the regular season. So we have to start paying attention to these preseason bets now.
Right. Because they could be going, these odds might be going up, or down. So Absolutely. You want to get in while it's hot.
Yes, I'm tired of betting on MLB The Show.
Oh, have you been doing that?
Yeah, I literally have a bet right now for the Angels versus Marlins.
I can't get into that. I can't get into that.
Actually, seeing the Mets game right now. They're actually broadcasting it on Facebook.
Are they?
Yeah, Gary, Keith, and Ron are actually doing the telecast of it.
Yeah, they need to keep busy.
Oh, absolutely.
Got to get ready for the regular season. They can't be slacking off.
Right, yeah, you got to keep the voice in rhythm.
Exactly. So, you want to start off with the MVP? How does that sound?
Yeah, that works for me.
So before I say the odds, I'm going to let you bet. I know that you've looked at the odds, but for the American League MVP, who's winning it?
Who do I think they have, or who do I think is going to win?
Who do you think is going to win? Because I don't want the odds to determine, and then we'll let you do it with the odds.
I'm going to give it to Mike Trout, as always. I love Trout, and I think the Angels are going to be better this year. I think he's actually going to get more exposure this season. I know you talk about how he's been on such a losing team, and he doesn't get MVPs, but I think they're going to win a lot more games this year than they should. If everything works well, at least be in the hunt towards the end of the year. And with these whole new division systems, we'll see how it goes. But I think Trout can actually, with a shorter season, little bit of injury plagued player. So with a shorter season, he might get through the whole year.
Yeah, his odds are plus 140, which is just absolutely ridiculous since the next person is plus 1200.
Next up after him.
Aaron Judge. Yeah, so as everyone knows, I'm not the biggest baseball fiend, but I will go and put a bet on Gilbert Torres right now, plus 2100. I feel like he's gonna come into his own this year, and our Yankees are gonna, well, not our Yankees, my Yankees are gonna have a good year. So don't listen to my bets, listen to James's. I'm just doing these ones for fun for now. But Gilbert Torres is going to be mine. Or Gleyber Torres, whatever he prefers.
Gleyber.
Yeah. I like Gilbert. Gilbert's better. It's
like
Gilbert.
Has a better ring to it. Gilbert Torres.
So you're even after hearing the odds, you're still going to go Mike Trout?
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Yeah. I mean, he's run like 3 in a row? Is it 3 or 2 in a row? No, 2 in a row, right?
2 in a row, yes.
Because Jose Altuve won in 2017.
Yes, he did.
Which is now He stole an MVP from Aaron Judge. But
Hmm.
yeah, I wonder where Altuve is at plus 4,000 right now.
Yeah, no,
I'm not taking it any
anybody
close.
from that Astros team is not winning an MVP this year. They're
No,
lucky they're being allowed to play this year.
they're gonna get killed, like completely and utterly just destroyed
They were
this year.
concerned about all the fans booing them this year. Well, there ain't going to be any in the crowd, so this will be the
Yeah,
year. Next year, they're going to get.
yeah, they got to
What?
look into them with this whole thing now too. You know how they like, they're known for scandals, but
Yeah.
yeah. So you're for sure with Mike Trout,
Like,
yeah, NL is a little bit closer.
hmm
Um, who do you have winning for the NL MVP?
I don't see. I don't. I didn't have the what you call it, all the odds for this one. I didn't get a chance to see them, but I would say Christian Yelich would be my guy.
Yeah, so he's not the favorite, but it's a very close call.
Hmm.
Mookie Betts is the favorite with plus 600, and then Christian's a plus 700.
Okay, that's
So
That's pretty close.
yeah.
They're both going to be very, very entertaining to watch this season.
So I have a question because I'm like I said, not I watch baseball, I understand it,
Hmm.
but Jacob deGrom's in here with plus 4,000. It's pretty unrealistic for a pitcher to get the MVP, right? They usually just get the Cy Young.
That's always a topic of debate in baseball because it does happen. Pitchers
Okay.
pitchers do win the MVP. It's rare and doesn't happen too often, but usually, um, if you're winning the MVP, you're winning the Cy Young. You have to be the Cy Young or
Right.
MVP. You don't have
Yeah.
to get the MVP. You
Right.
know,
Okay.
but if you're getting the MVP, you're also the Cy Young.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he
Because I
would
thought it was odd.
just because without Degrom, like his wins above replacement is ridiculous. Because without Degrom, the Mets have shorter pitching staff, and the way he
Yeah.
keeps guys in the game is just insanity. So
Yeah, but you wouldn't bet on a pitcher.
I
No.
would, I would not. If it does happen, it's great money, great return.
Right. But
I
that's
just because it's like they have to have a dominant
right.
year. It's like the same argument of does a relief pitcher deserve the Cy Young?
Right.
You know,
Which I mean, I don't think so.
the last one was Craig Kimbrell, and he had a 0.69 ERA. So
Right. But still, what are
I
you doing? You're doing 2 innings.
if that.
And I'm not saying listen, I'm a Yankee fan, so I love closers, obviously. Mariano Rivera is the best closer in the history of baseball. But
Debatable.
whatever, dude. There's just such a Yankee hater. But at the same sense, like if I'm playing one quarter and I'm averaging 20 points in that quarter, I shouldn't be the MVP you know what I mean? So that's
Oh,
how
I
I
agree.
that's how I look at
I
it.
don't think that they deserve it.
Yeah. And not to say they're not important, but
Right. Well, they
oh
have
yeah,
the
I didn't.
Chief Pitcher of the Year award. So
Yeah, yeah, no. I am gonna go with Cody Bellinger. I like him,
hmm,
and and you know,
he's got to have good value.
not really. He's plus 800, so he's right there.
That's good value.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, I just like
Somebody
him.
who's most likely going to be in the top three plus
Right.
800. You said,
Yeah, plus 800.
yeah, $100 wins you 800. Come on, that's good value.
Yeah, that's true.
For somebody
That's
that's like
true.
guaranteed to be in the top three of the MVP route, I would
Right.
take. Hey, listen, throw $100 on each three of them, and you
You're
guaranteed.
bound to win.
Yeah,
At least you're about to.
that's what we
Yeah.
said. Until
Right, but
boom,
it's
hamstring, boom, ACL, boom, time we
right.
got.
But Bryce Harper actually has an over 300-year type thing.
Yeah, never gonna
Yeah,
happen.
no, you're right. Yeah, yeah, he's never gonna have a over 300 year. All right, so we made our bets for the MVPs, and now we're gonna. You want to hit? You have the Rookie of the Year odds, correct?
Yes, I do.
Okay, let's
Uh,
hit me.
Start with the American League.
Actually, you know what? You should probably. This should just be You're just gonna bet, just because I have no idea what rookies are coming in.
All right.
Yeah, I'll let you take lead.
Okay. Um, yeah, for the American League Rookie of the Year, the outright favorite here is Michael Kopech from the White Sox. That's the guy I'm going with. Uh, this kid throws fire. Fireballs. We didn't get to
Right.
see him at all in 2019, 2018. He had a decent year in the minor leagues for the White Sox system. This kid is special, and I think he's going to have a shining light with the White Sox. He's going to be kind of like the face of that team. So it's
Right.
not like he's going to be overshadowed by anybody else. He's just going to come out, blaze people away. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
short season, so it'll be helpful for him coming from the minor league system where they play shorter seasons. It'll
Right.
help transition better into the major leagues. He can kind of let it all out on the table in the 80 to 100 games, whatever we decide to play.
And
He's my guy.
and I feel like that Central. I mean, it's always up in the air too. That AL Central, and like, I don't necessarily feel like the star power in the AL Central is crazy. I know that they might be moving to that 3 league system.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I mean,
East, Central, and West. Yeah.
but I think that would only help him.
No, I
Moving
agree.
to
And
that
the only other person that would give him a threat for this Rookie of the Year in the AL, I think, is Casey Mize with the Tigers. He's another pitcher. I'm looking forward to watching those battles. Tigers, White Sox, Mize versus Kopech. It's going to be fun. These
it's
guys
gonna
throw,
be like a new big rivalry to
yeah,
watch.
these guys throw gas.
And I mean, to make both of those teams kind of relevant again, because I feel like in the early 2000s, like Tigers were not even early 2000s, like late 2000s, when they had like Miguel Cabrera and they were good, the Tigers, and then
Yeah,
White Sox too. Like they need like
oh,
just bring them back to relevancy.
absolutely. That would be interesting.
All right, and who do you have for your NL Rookie of the Year?
My NL Rookie of the Year is not the favorite, actually.
Okay.
The NL Rookie of the Year favorite is. Sorry, give me 1 second.
No worries.
The favorite is Gavin Lux with the Dodgers.
Okay.
My concern with him is playing time. The Dodgers are so deep at nearly every position.
Right.
So my concern for him is playing time. My concern for him is making it out of spring training.
What position does he play?
Second base.
Gotcha.
And the Dodgers have a very versatile infield. Guys move around all over the place.
Right.
So my concern for him is playing time. I don't know how much he'll actually get. So my pick is because I don't have a concern of playing time for him. And my pick is Brendan Rodgers with the Rockies. He rakes. Last year he did play. I think it was roughly 15 to 20 games in the major league level. He hit around 240. He got 23 at bats or something like that. But in Albuquerque last year, the affiliate with the Rockies in the minor league system, he hit 350 last year.
That's good.
Yeah, kick and slash, and he's going to Colorado, great hitters ballpark. So I don't have a
I want to
fear
check out that
of being able
ballpark.
to maintain that. Yeah, it's a beautiful ball. I can't wait to go.
Yeah, for sure.
So I have no fear of him maintaining that batting average when he goes to Colorado.
Right, and Colorado's not necessarily good, so I always say this, like, when you're a rookie, you don't really want to be on a good team. It's the NFL. The NFL is, like, different, but if you're, like, it's, individual stats more than team, you know what I mean? You don't really rely on your team as much, which we've spoken about with the MVP, but, yeah. So, all right. And then we have the Cy Young. Who do you think is the American League Cy Young? Also, now that I'm thinking about it, we're doing it as American League and National League. How are they going to do this? If they do,
Don't put the horses before the wagon.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I'm just interested to know like how you
Yeah,
think they're gonna like do that.
this will be definitely a revised
Oh yeah, this
episode.
is like
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do it yet. It's looking like we're gonna be going that route though. So if that happens, first off, I'm excited about Mets and Yankees being in the division for the first time together.
yeah.
That's a real
I
rivalry. I'm
wouldn't
so
be.
tired of doing
I wouldn't be excited if
yeah,
I were you as a Mets fan, but
I want to be
yeah,
we'll be ecstatic. It's about
no,
time
they
you guys
all.
actually
And you
face
know
the
the thing,
competition.
they always. It's always like they always even. No matter how good or how bad the other team is, I feel like
Mhm.
the Mets and the Yankees always even their series.
Yes, no matter what.
It
No
just
matter what.
seems like that happens.
Every year.
And I mean, I've been to a lot of Mets Yankee games, a lot of them,
I
mostly at City Field.
I've been
Sure,
to
mostly. I think I'd probably. So I go with my godfather's a Mets fan and I'm a Yankee fan, so we go. That'll be like our Christmas gift to each other is like the ticket, and then we go to the game. So I've been to two with him, and then I've been to one with my girlfriend because she's a Mets fan. But it's always even.
yeah.
Uh,
Funny how that works.
so, yeah. But the American League Cy Young, who do you think is gonna win that?
All right, so the favorite here is Garrett Cole
Yes,
of the New York Yankees.
right.
Now, typically, any other year, I would say yes. Garrett Cole, most likely going to win Cy Young. However, first year in the Big Apple,
Never good.
nah, doesn't
Never.
usually work out well for
Never.
anybody.
Especially when you're coming. And I'm not. It obviously gets warm because it's
A lot of
baseball, but
questions
I
here.
mean, right. But oh, he might be better now because I'm like because April May it's still a little brisk here. He didn't experience that in Houston.
Well, he experienced that in Pittsburgh, though.
Okay.
And he's from New York, or Connecticut.
Yeah, he was a Yankee fan growing up.
Yes.
But yeah,
My concern for him is the fact that he's coming into the New York media,
right.
and he's come from the Pittsburgh media and the Houston media, not the biggest media in baseball. And
Right.
the New York media is going to ask a lot of questions about this Houston scandal,
Oh, of
and I think
course.
it's going to affect him. I hope he keeps it away from the field, but I don't know how that's going to work yet.
And
So
he's
to protect,
and he's also pitching in a hitter's paradise.
yes,
Yankee Stadium is
yeah,
friggin' atrocious for.
yeah. And with a lot of left-handed dominant players in this Eastern Division, if it does play out that way, it's going to be dangerous.
Yeah, no, I see. I feel you there.
Yeah.
Um,
So to protect my money, I'm not going to put it on Garrett Cole this season. I'm going to take a chance here. It's more of a sleeper pick. I really like this kid. He's a stud. Shane Bieber with the Indians. I think he's at plus 900, maybe a little bit higher. Things are going to fluctuate throughout the
yeah,
year.
Shane. On FanDuel. He's 1100 right now.
1100, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, last year, beast year, 15-8 with a 3.2 ERA,
right.
threw over 214 innings, struck out 250 plus guys. He's nice, and in that Central Division, I mean, he can kind of attack a lot of these hitters.
Right.
So I think he's going to go
I,
to
I
everybody.
I'm actually picking his teammate. Like
Kluber?
Clevenger. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
yeah, Kluber. I don't think he's there anymore, actually. Um,
No, he still is. Mike Cleve. Oh no, sorry, Mike Clevenger. Yeah. He's at plus 1,000. I just
okay.
looked at some. I just looked at a little bit of his ERA. It was pretty good. 3.02. 3.02. It's not bad. And then 13-8 last year, but he was 13-4 the year before that. So yeah, I like it.
Good pick. That's a good pitching staff over there that they're building up.
Yeah, yeah. That's where I'm headed. And then now we got the NL Cy Young Award. Who
Yes.
you feeling?
So no favoritism here.
Right. Right.
I don't even know the odds, and personally, I don't care. Um, I'm going to go with the guy who looks most ready, most poised, most experienced, most talented. And in the words of the great Kobe Bryant, back to back to back. I am taking Jacob DeGrom here.
Yeah, he's at plus 300. He's the favorite.
Yeah, yeah. In the National League, there's not many dominant pitchers. You have Scherzer, got DeGrom, got Strasburg, but DeGrom is always the ERA guy. Scherzer's getting up there in age. Strasburg struggles coming out of the season generally, and then struggles somewhere along in the middle of the season. DeGrom is pretty even keeled all year. In a shorter season, I can picture him just airing everything out and going up there ready to strike people out all day long.
Yeah.
A lot of Yankees, a lot of Red Sox, a lot of Rays.
Yeah, that's
Rays.
where I'm concerned for him because he was going in an NL East, but and the NL East was very good this year. They're usually not. They were very good this year, but the AL East is just known for hitters and known for just being the best division. And you could argue with me,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just what it's been known for from since I've been born. I feel like the dominant division. So I think he might have a little bit more trouble than you think when he's going up against guys like Judge. Obviously, Boston's not the same as they were, but you even say Tampa's really good. So I think he's gonna have a little bit of trouble.
Jacob DeGrom versus the American League East has a 2.21 ERA.
Right, but he's not playing them as much as he would be playing them if he's in the same division. You know what I mean?
So that's gonna have time to get.
That's true. That's true. And yeah, I mean he's great. Like I'm not saying he's gonna struggle a lot. I'm just saying it's definitely like a culture shock. And I don't know what I'm talking about. So
absolutely.
But yeah, no, I'll go with you on that, Jacob DeGrom. Actually, no, I'm not going with that. I'm not gonna go with that just because of what I said. So I'm going to go with Bueller, Walker Bueller. Is that his name?
Okay. Dodgers, yeah.
Yeah. That's who I'm going to go with.
Young to be taking a chance on him.
Listen, you know what they say. You gotta go younger.
Is that what they say?
I have no idea. A little young. He's 25.
Cougars.
Cougars. Cougars say that. But yeah, no, I think that. Yeah, why not?
All right.
What was his ERA last year? 3.12. 2.62. Yeah. Oh no, he was 3.26 last year. Sorry.
Now remember, with that Western expansion, I like that little history note. The westward expansion. He's going to be inheriting some tougher hitters. The Angels, Mike Trout, Albert Pujols.
That's true.
All the guys on Houston.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm going with him. I'm still going with him.
All right, over DeGrom, who's more experienced.
Yeah.
All right. All right, we might have to make a side bet on this.
Listen, I've seen the Mets ruin. I've seen the Mets ruin better players than DeGrom, so I'm not.
Well, DeGrom won the Cy Young 2 years ago with like 10 wins.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, but he's been really like. Eventually, he's had to go very late in games because of it being a 1-0 score.
Yes.
And eventually, your arm is exactly. You can't handle that many pitches.
DeGrom didn't play pitcher until college.
Okay.
He was a shortstop his whole high school career. Shortstop growing up. So he doesn't have as many innings on his arm as other pitchers do. and he came up late in his career, so he didn't play long seasons in the minor leagues. He came up at I think 26 or 27 years old, so he's a lot less
Gotcha.
innings than most people. And right now, I think he's probably 29, 30 years old, so he's right in that
Right.
prime. So I think he's going to be like one of those guys that like by 36, his arm really starts to deteriorate, rather than a guy who's like 33.
Just get worried because he's in a lot of games late that he shouldn't have to be in. You know what I mean? Like it being a
Well,
1-0 score.
yeah, but that's also what a pitcher should be. I think, unfortunately, due to the way that these pitchers are raised now at the age of 20, with this whole we don't throw more than 6 innings, tell Nolan Ryan that Jacob DeGrom throws too many innings, and he'll laugh in your face.
Right, but I mean, the human body is not meant to throw that many pitches. Like your arm, it's not meant. I understand he did it, but like now with the advancements of knowing people's bodies,
Mm-hmm.
like Nolan Ryan wouldn't be doing that if they
No.
had it. Like, cause you know what I mean. Like,
But
it's
also,
it's just
that's part of new era conditioning. Like
right,
that's all the weightlifting and stuff. Pitchers used to have no problem with that stuff. And if you actually look at it, throwing a baseball is like physically not supposed to happen at all. Not even one time.
right. That's true.
Even your shoulder's not supposed to do
Yeah.
that. um,
Well, that's probably what happens to because Syndergaard has had a couple injury issues, but he's
well, yeah, he's
constantly.
jacked up.
Yeah, he's not like a pitcher. You're right. A pitcher's not supposed to be like. They're usually like tall and lengthy.
Lengthy, very skinny. He has like no muscle.
Exactly. Right.
So if anybody that I fear in the majors about throwing too many innings, he would be the least on my list. Guys like
Gotcha.
him, Chris Sale, I would say he had Tommy John, but he's also been doing it for 12 years now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's what I was gonna put Strasburg on here, but then I was like, from what I've seen, he's always injured. Like
yes,
always. Like
yes.
since he's come up.
He
I
also throws a
remember.
very hard curveball, and that
Right.
snap on your elbow is what deteriorates at it.
And I remember him coming up. I remember it being like a huge thing. Do you remember that? Like
Yes.
when
Yes.
I remember his first
San
game.
Diego, I think he came from San Diego
Yeah, he
State.
came
Out
exactly.
this, yeah.
No, I think you know what? I think it was like one of those. It was a blue school. I think it was a blue school. I don't think it was San Diego State. Let's check that out. I thought it was like Santa Barbara or something like that. So one of those schools like that just produce pitchers from the.
San Diego State Aztecs.
Oh, okay. Then he didn't come from. I was wrong.
Yeah.
Completely wrong. Completely wrong. I thought he came from a blue school.
I think
But
he struck out 21 hitters in a college game.
yeah, he was. I just remember it being like a big thing when he came up.
Yeah, he was a beast.
Yeah,
Beast.
I totally like, just remember it being such a big deal, him coming up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
And here we are. Not something a big deal anymore.
yeah, that's
He's
true.
finally getting to that star level though. Like last year,
Yeah, because
he really got star level.
yeah. All right, so that's our picks for Cy Young and MVP and Rookie of the Year. So good. We'll be right back with some NFL and college football picks.